Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE Fan 0599 here again, and welcome back to Horrorfest 2015. So, today's Horror Festival review will be for The Silence of the Lambs. So, The Silence of the Lambs stars Anthony Hopkins and Jodie Foster, and what this film is about, it's about, a young, up-and-coming, basically FBI agent named Clarice. And what happens is she has to try and find out who is, Buffalo Bill, why he's doing this, why is he skinning women, and she needs the help from Dr. Hannibal Lecter. So, what did I think of The Silence of the Lambs? I love this movie. This movie was great. I mean, I loved The Silence of the Lambs. It was actually a great movie. I loved this movie. So yeah. So let's get into my positives. And my positives are the acting with the film. The acting is magnificent with the movie. The acting is great with The Silence of the Lambs. The acting is great. Of course, Anthony Hopkins as Dr. Hannibal Lecter. This dude is like the smartest person ever. He can sense like what you're wearing. It's crazy, and it's just awesome. And I thought Anthony Hopkins did a fantastic job as Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Probably one of the best villains I've ever seen on film. He's just great, and by far his best performance. He is great as Dr. Hannibal Lecter. He is fantastic in this role. I loved Anthony Hopkins in this movie. He was great. Did a really great job in this movie. Jodie Foster is great as Clarice. She was great. I love Jodie Foster in this movie. I thought she did such a great job. By far, her best performance as well. She's, fantastic in the film. I thought she was great. I really enjoyed her in this movie. She did a great job. The guy who plays Buffalo Bill, creepy as all can be. Hannibal Lecter's is a bit creepier, but not to say that this guy wasn't creepy. Okay, I'm not gonna really spoil it, but there's a certain scene where he starts dancing. I felt uncomfortable. That's how creepy it was. And he did such a great job. I thought the guy who played Buffalo Bill did a great job in this film. So yeah, the acting overall is really great in this movie. I thought everybody did a great job in The Silence of the Lambs. Everybody did a great job. The thrills are great as well, Like, is Clarice going to get this guy? Like, you feel scared in a way because, Dr. Hannibal Lecter, he's a cannibal. He's going to eat people. And, he's very psychological, and that's great as well. And Buffalo Bill's just insane. So, I like the thrills. Kind of wondering, is Clarice going to basically try and stop this case? So that was interesting, and that was cool. I like that. The writing's really good with the movie. I thought the writing was great. Great writing. The directing was great with the movie as well. It's directed by Jonathan something. I forgot his last name, but he does a great job directing the film. I thought so beautifully directed this movie. It really was. Like, there'll be shots. There'll be like close-ups on the actors' faces, and they'll like have a conversation. Close-up of one actor's face, and then the next shot will be a close-up of the other person that's talking. I like that. That was cool. I thought that was a nice little thing they did for the film. That was really cool. So yeah, the directing's really good with the film. I really like the directing. The pacing's really good for the film as well. Like, this movie's an hour and 58 minutes. It's almost a 2-hour movie, and it flows nicely. Like, it very much flows nicely. Like, it doesn't rush. I will say it just flows nicely, and it doesn't leave you bored because I was invested 100% in this film. Like, throughout the entire movie, I was invested. So yeah, the pacing was good. But overall, guys, The Silence of the Lambs is a fantastic movie. I loved The Silence of the Lambs and just everything in between. Also, the psychological part of it as well, like I said, with Dr. Hannibal Lecter and stuff. Also like that. That was awesome, too. And also kind of the back and forth Anthony Hopkins had with Jodie Foster. That was really good as well, so yeah. But like I said, Silence of the Lambs, fantastic movie. I loved it. One of the best horror films I've ever seen. It's a great film. So yeah. So it's time for my official grade on The Silence of the Lambs. My official grade on The Silence of the Lambs is an A+. I love this movie. This movie is phenomenal. If you've never seen The Silence of the Lambs, please see it. It's such a fantastic movie. I loved it. So it's definitely getting an A+. So what do you guys think of The Silence of the Lambs? Leave in the comment section below. I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we'll see you all tomorrow for my review for The Exorcist. Peace.